time to act is now. In the esoteric and magical context, the rites of initiation we undergo determine the impact we will have. The sooner we act, the better. Delaying self-mastery only prolongs our suffering. Whether we are aware of it or not, we are constantly in the process of initiation, even those of us who are outside of the occult world. We are being tested, going through trials of passage, and receiving wisdom and power many times. The problem is that this process is entirely unconscious. To reach self-mastery, the process of initiation must become conscious. We must see the signs, become aware of the teachers and mentors nearby, and identify the temptations and traps that are there to test us and discover our purpose. The sooner we educate ourselves and pass our initiation, the better it is for everyone, as we slowly step into our power in a disciplined manner and become contributing members of society. In fantasy stories, books, movies, and games, we constantly battle creatures and monsters that are either servants of chaos or have become completely ungovernable and descended into chaos and madness. They mirror our emotions, thought forms, desires, or magical energies that become erratic if left unchecked. Their descent is often orchestrated by waves of corruption erupting from a particular source of evil. In our world, such corruption can be the programming of our society by the powers that be, leading us to embrace limiting beliefs, self-doubt, distractions, and forces that drain our energy and lure our attention elsewhere. When we fight such monsters, we seek to reclaim control over our minds from these negative forces and restore balance and equilibrium. Our energy is scattered, and our dominion over the elements, entities, and forces is not fully established. Therefore, we battle. Either we control the domain or are controlled by it. Disciplining our minds is the essence of our education. This is similar to the great work, where we strive to transmute our base form into gold, a higher divine being, by casting away all the impurities in us. The reclamation of our power is the essence of spiritual purification. When we slay these monsters and overcome the demons, we are cutting out distractions from our lives, removing toxic people, negative thought patterns, and external influences that impact us negatively. Each time we have a voice in our mind that says, "You are nothing. You will never succeed," we face a demon. The less we are aware of our true nature, the more power the demon has over us. The more aware we are, the less significant and powerful the demon is. He shrinks and disappears. He is no longer the monster under our bed or in our heads. For now, we have the light of our awareness flashing in our minds on that demon. We illuminate the shadow and uncover a fragment of our power. This is similar to a banishing spell that works psychologically. This can even be reinforced with Martian courage and Saturnian discipline. The magician does not gain power by theory alone, but by combining it with proper action. Equally, possessing raw power, as we all do, without the proper knowledge could lead to psychosis, narcissism, degeneracy, corruption, and destruction of self and others. Once we regain control of our minds and their forces, we return stronger and are ready for bigger challenges. The magician shapes the external world by transmuting the internal world. By mastering our minds, controlling our emotions, shaping our thought forms, and cultivating focus, resilience, and discipline, we reclaim our power and wield it effectively. Our minds as energetic units engage in external and internal energetic interactions. The external is those we engage with other minds, while the internal is with ourselves. The scattered energy must be controlled and redirected purposefully. The lost power must be regained for us to advance. By cutting away the enemies, we remove distractions and negative thoughts, restore control and balance, and ensure the stability of the entire system. While acting sooner is ideal, one should not just rush out to be initiated, as such delicate things require gestation. The process often needs to be natural, and the precursor of education ensures the trials ahead to test your theoretical understanding. A famous phrase says, In life, you first get the test and then the lesson. Rushing unprepared can lead to spiritual fragmentation, psychosis, and fatigue. Act, but know to balance it with rest and detachment. Two principles that can help any practitioner avoid losing themselves completely and stay on the right track are cultivating virtue and possessing wisdom. Love is also a great tool and a savior for many in their darkest times. Do not underestimate it. The more mature and aware a practitioner becomes, the more they understand that the journey, the initiations, and the education are not merely to possess power, but to align with their divine self and divine purpose.